going to rest up. Hey guys, keep fighting. You're in the other room. They're no farther than the other room fighting. They're out in the parking lot fighting. And then I'm going to take a nap. I just want to rest. Let me take this stuff off. No. As exhausted as at the end of whatever they were, they knew if they took that off, they were going to die. They might have felt like physically dying from exhaustion, but they're like, if I take this stuff off, at least this is protecting me even in my weakness. Hey guys, I'm going to go to the back so that I can rest a little bit back here. I won't have to fight as hard. I can kind of protect you a little bit. And it's kind of like the geese when they fly in their V formation. Hey, I want to be the front. You be the front bird for a while. I'm going to drop to the back. Somehow, the bird go to the back and he ain't got to fly as hard.
Right. Because the others are displacing the air.
I don't know. That's like drafting. Yeah. I get drafted.
Exactly.
The birds are drafted. Yeah. The birds drafting I don't get because there's not as much space. You'll get behind a tractor trailer and I feel it. Whoop. Or get behind a car, I feel it. I just don't see that bird being in a V busting that much hole in the air, but apparently it's true. I've never asked the bird at the end, hey, does it feel better or not? I know the one in the front is really fussing at the rest of them. Come on, guys, keep up. And it's fascinating. Maybe found in him, believing and relying on him, not having any righteousness of my own. All that stuff I did, the best of the best, obeying and not doing and doing was nothing. It's rituals, all the rituals, but possessing and genuinely righteousness, which comes through faith in Christ, the righteousness which comes from God on the basis of faith. Verse 10. So that I may know him, experientially becoming more thoroughly acquainted with him, understanding the remarkable wonders of his person more completely. And in that same way experience the power of his resurrection, which overflows and is active in believers. And that I may share the fellowship of his suffering, by being continually conformed inwardly into his likeness, even to his death, dying as he did. Wow. Amplified put a lot in that one. Which explains a whole lot. I got 3 minutes. I want to get into this one. And this so that I may know him. And the Amplified says when he's talking about know him, he's talking about experientially. Do we have experiences with the Father? When we're reading Scripture, says he goes, woo, woo, and you're like, yeah. You've been in a church service and the presence of God just saturates the place and it's thick and you're like, I don't even want to leave because the presence of God is here. Or you're worshiping and you're like, just keep worshiping. This is awesome. He had experienced him to become more and thoroughly acquainted with him. Do we have that fire? This is the fire we're going to talk about next year. Are we that acquainted with him? Do we have those experiences? And we're going to talk about that and how we get those experiences. What are some ways that we can stir ourselves up like we're going to talk about the 1st of January? This is what he's talking about. This is awesome. This is God confirming to me what we're going to be doing is on the right path. Thank you, Lord. Becoming more thoroughly acquainted with him. Understanding the remarkable wonders of his person. Do we have such a desire to know who he is, what he thinks, how he wants us to think, how he wants us to act, who he is, and not what he'll do for me? See, I think a lot of times when we go through our Christian walk and you look at the life of Christ, that's what they did. We following him because he feeds us. He heals us. He does this. He does this. We don't care who he is. We don't care what quote religion he says he is or what we're going to do. Just keep feeding me. Keep healing me. Keep giving me. I don't got to do anything. Just follow the guy. There's a lot of Christians in pews around the world that are doing that. I'm coming to your church because I've heard some people got healed and I'm sick and I want to be healed. I'm coming to your church because I don't have any money and I've heard this is a great financial place and God's been blessing people money-wise. And just people are doing that more and more. And he's talking about the fire to have that. The remarkable wonders of person complete. And in the same way, experience the power of his resurrection. And he says, this is what it means to experience the power of which overflows as an active in believers. They say it in so many different ways, and I'm sure Paul said it. The same power that raised Christ from the dead is living inside of you. That same power we have access to. That same power wants to flow through you to do what Christ did. And I'm going to stop with that thought, but I'm going to go back to the verse 1 on that thought.